Hello friends, welcome back to my class. So let's have this. All right, this is fraction. Okay. Um, this is equivalent fraction. Okay. Okay, we need to know distance from this to this and distance from this to this. So since this is equivalent fraction, distance from this to this should be equal to distance from this to this. Okay. So let's see how we can find this. This is 3 over 5. Okay. We know that if I multiply 3 and 5 by 2, I have 6 over 10. But how do I get these two? Okay. All right. So let me say times n equals to 6 over 10. All right. So from the numerator, 3 times n is 3n equals to 6. Therefore, n should be 6 over 3, and this is 2. Okay. The same thing here. 5n is equals to 10. N should be 10 over 5, and this is 2. That means that the n here is 2. So 3 times 2 is 6, and 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, let's see in this case, all right? So let's have 6 times n over 10 times n. This is 12 over 20. So if I pick this 6 times n is 6n, I will have 6n equals to 12. Therefore, n should be 12 over 6, and this is what? 2. And if I pick the denominator 10 times n, that is 10n equals to 20, I have 10n equals to 20. Our n is 20 over 10, and this is 2. Okay? All right. So that means that the distance or the difference from here to here is 2. From here to here is 2. Therefore, 3 times 2 is 6. And 5 times 2 is 10. 6 times 2 is 12. And 10 times 2 is 20. Okay, coming to this side, so let's see what we can do about this. So let's have solution here. 2 times n over 4 times n, and this is x over 8. Okay, now since this is equivalent fraction, we don't need to find n and x at the same time. Okay, we can get the value of n right from the denominator. So let's have 4 times n is 4n equals to 8. Therefore, n is equals to 8 over 4, and this is 2. Okay, so if n is 2, that means 2 times 2 is supposed to give us 4. This implies that 2 times n being x, for 2 times 2 is equals to x. This implies that our s is equals to 4. So our s here is 4. Okay, let's check again. So since n is 2, therefore if here is 4, 4 times our n, which is 2, 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 times 2 is 16. So we have succeeded in finding the value of the unknown there. Okay, here we need to find here, okay, but the options are not here, okay. But in this case, we need to find here, but the options are here. So do that and tell me the answers. Thanks for being there.